How are YouTube? What's going on? Matt Kennedy here. Happy January 26th. Happy Friday. Hope you're all having a safe and happy week so far. Ready for the weekend, ready to go. We will find out on Sunday night who is going to the Super Bowl. I'm very excited for that. Kind of bittersweet because the NFL is almost over, but let's be honest here, it's always part of the best time of the year. So, um, big news. We're getting a free Kyle Pitts. And the CIT is very low, which is kind of BS. But like still, everything else about this car is really good. The 95 speed is just insane. And 6'6" is pretty much Travis Kelce's stock. He probably will get Super Bowl chem. Probably. And he also has 1 AP apprentice and all that stuff, which is pretty good. You will be able to get it. Want to say it's sometime next week. I could be wrong on all that stuff, but oh, okay. The final broadcast day is when you get him. So you cannot get. Okay. So keep in mind though that the Master Card, which apparently I'm trying to think here. Hold on. 94 Pitts. Oh wow. They're actually offering a free 92 plus BND too. So, I mean, I would just watch all these days. And you have to get a night. So, you have to watch February 9th. So, February 9th is Kyle Pitts. And then if you want to get other tokens and other caveat, then you have to do these dates, the 30th, 31st, and the 1st. And then if you have all the champions, which I do, and I'm going to get Pitts, then you will it'll probably be like a 96. You'll probably get a free 96, maybe a 95 master in February. So last year is February, should be February this year again. So as long as you do and have done all six, you are going to be able to get a free 95, 96 again on top of Pitts. So hopefully you're doing that. Small check-in for time reasons. That's pretty much that. Now we're going to go over the free 94s. And the best way to do that is players, program, and then down here to the playoffs. And then you would go to 94s only, right? And obviously you cannot choose any limited times. Obviously these will be BND cards and all that stuff. And I'm going to tell you now straight up, Bucker is not the worst pick, but I don't think you should pick him because Gary Anderson literally has the same stats. And Gary Anderson was literally rental price. And this is why I wish I made the video yesterday, but I was way, way too busy yesterday. Okay, with work and all that stuff. But Gary Anderson literally has the same abilities, same stuff. He's already 450 and above. You could have got him easily panic sold for 400K. And then that would have just been a rental. And it's pretty much free because he can't really go much lower than 400K because of what the LTDs go for, right? So Harrison Bucker then, right? Is it really that worth it? Because you just got a kicker for a good option, Gary Anderson. Like, you're not really getting anything out of it. Like, obviously playoffs chem, but there's no playoff boost for Bucker besides getting the, theme team ×1 chem. So I would say no to the kicker, and that's very I'm pretty strong on that. I'm also pretty strong on no quarterback. Stroud's obviously a beast. They're gonna drop a lot of Super Bowl quarterbacks. We're getting the 99 Super Bowl MVP in like 2-ish weeks. That's probably gonna be a quarterback. Lamar Jackson MVP in about that's next week. NFL honors, right? That's probably gonna be a quarterback. That'll drop the quarterback market a little bit. So I would not do a quarterback. I would not do the kicker. I am not really the biggest fan of these middle linebackers. Christian Harris obviously is the choice with 95 stock speed, and he does get lurk artist 40 AP. So if you had to go with a linebacker, it would be Christian Harris. That 95 speed stock could go to a 96 with that theme team chem or whatever. So if you choose a linebacker, it definitely is Christian Harris, but I still like Carmichael. I still like, Rob Gronk. I still like even Wildman. I like Keith Bullock. There's a lot of good linebackers right now, but definitely Carmichael is still legit for being that tall and still pretty that quick. So I would say I'm not going to go for that. Safeties is tempting. I like Darnell Savage. Really like this card, Ryan Neal. 95 stock speed, but I have him like auctionable. Got him for 450 last week, and he's still about 400K. So tight ends are a no-go. So yesterday you may have considered it for Kittle, or you could have considered it for Dalton Schultz for the theme team. Well, I would say definitely Kittle over Schultz because of this +2 speed is huge for separation. Okay, but for me, for George Kittle, now it's like, dude, Kyle Pitts is way better. I mean, I know he has lower run block, but Kyle Pitts for free is gonna be like definitely the 94 better option, and he literally comes out in like 2 weeks exactly. So I would personally say, hey, look, don't get the tight ends anymore. So it kind of narrows your choices down. I mean, I really don't mind some of these corners. I don't mind Steven Nelson. He literally has all 90s with some boosted stats here and there, but he is 5'11", not the tallest, right? I also don't really mind, the other one, which is what? Where is he? Darius Slay, right? The only problem with that though is they have 94 stock speed. You have to have like almost like a pretty good theme team. They have like 95 plus speed now for your corners. Like I would even argue that like for his price of 400K, you could have literally got Rattler, Ken Riley, and he has like X factors, good abilities, whatever. Like, and over now Darius Slay does get 2 AP deep out zone KO, but and then also very underrated here is Darius Smith. He literally has all 90s, pretty quick, great pass rush, and he has 1 AP, no outsiders, and he gets great theme teams. Ravens and Packers, not bad theme teams at all, and then also the playoffs chem, of course. Offensive line is a spoiler alert. It is the best option. I personally think that no matter what, you can't go wrong taking a 94 offensive lineman for free, and they're all great stats and all that stuff. Ability wise, I would definitely not put, because of the offensive AP is so nerf versus defense compared to previous years. I would definitely not put any AP on your O lineman right now. Maybe a 1 AP linchpin. That's about it. Even then, it's kind of a stretch. Vita Vea is also underrated because he has 0 AP goal line stuff, but I had him back in the Gridiron Guardians promo. Great memory, Matt. Jeez. So I had him in this promo, and he just, I mean, they gave him a +10 speed, which was very generous. They gave him great speed boost from 89 to a 94 here. But I just feel like, is he glitchy enough? No. I still like Beast at DT, and also even Jalen Carter is pretty good. So who am I going to pick? Definitely Taylor Decker. The reason why I'm doing this is because I really, really, really like his stats. He has good awareness, good strength. Yeah, he has an 87 lead block, but lead block, if you do a toss play or whatever, like, but does that really matter that much? Like, everything else matters way more than that one lead block stat. And his speed is not super slow, okay? And he has pretty good body weight and size. So I think he'll be great for me as a left tackle. Right now, I have Trent Brown. Now, a lot of people are saying, hey, Matt, why aren't you going for the set right tackles? Because I have Colton McKivitz, and he's going to go probably to a free 93. Right now, he's a 92. Okay. Right now, he's a 92. Okay. So right there, 92. But he's literally a free upgrade. He's literally free as long as you have like the Niners winning. So he'll go to a 93 like this Wednesday. And yeah, he has an 87 awareness, but everything else is going to be in the 90s, and it's good enough for free for sure. You're not going to win or lose based on that one card, okay? So and then even Bruce Matthews, I think him for free from the last field pass, he's pretty good. I really enjoy the center Mawai. I know people are going with Creed Humphrey, but I had the BND Humphrey from AKA, who is still giving my team boosts. So, like, I want to benefit from both the boost and the free. And, well, Matt, Mawai's or Creed Humphreys for free too. Well, I want to use that position for the left tackle. And yeah, I could get Tristan Wirfs. And like, I honestly forget why I didn't get Wirfs. Like, let me check. I mean, there's gotta be some, like, obviously it's because he wasn't 100% free. I think it's because he has more 80s. He has more 80s. I mean, that's kind of being a stickler, but like he does have lower awareness and strength though. So, but he's pretty quick for sure. How's his size? How is his size? I would say he's pretty big and tall too, so about the same size and build or whatever. So I don't mind Wirfs. The only problem though is that he's not free. He's not free. You have to pay that training for him, and I'm not saying it's a lot of training, but it's not like he's free. You gotta do the set for him, which costs like at least over 50K for or 60K. And then you gotta do training for it, another, 30, 40K there. Like you're paying about 100K for it. Whereas Colton McKivitz, he's gonna win. I think they're gonna beat the Lions this weekend. So it's literally a free 93 pretty much. Maybe under 40K, whatever, but like still a 93 tackle for that, it's nothing. So, and then I'm gonna keep Larry Allen because he's just that cheap. Now, next big thing I'll say, and wide receivers, Romeo Dubs sucks. Running back, they're so replaceable. I went to running back and all that stuff. So that's my reasoning for what I did. Okay. Last but not least is now going over my team update. We did end up selling some players because I just feel like it was the move. Calvin Johnson is now more expensive, but that was my risk. So I sold him for 2.1. Now he's 2.2. I lost about 100K there, but you got to make your risk and you got to make your chance. And that was my risk. That was my chance. All that stuff, right? So we also sold Rod Smith. He was down to 330. Why? Because of the Calvin Ridley. Now he's back up because of inflation. There was a coin glitch yesterday. Rose him back up. I sold him yesterday. Smart man. What did we do to get rid of Rod Smith and Calvin Johnson? Well, oh, and I sold Grammatica because of Gary Anderson, okay? What did we get? We got Gary Anderson for rental, and we got Randy Moss for not really rental, but close enough, okay? Randy Moss has 95 speed, great stats, 6'4". He's still a great player. I believe in him. He'll get the job done. I can't lose that many coins. He's a limited time. So, yeah, we have 4 million coins. Yeah, I get it, whatever. And also, the playoffs theme team is still really that good. But you're going to get what you pay for. You're going to get what you pay for. And in general, I'm going to activate Esther here. And in general, I just feel like, dude, like, I don't want to pay, like, and go bankrupt for my playoffs team. Like, I like my team right now. I literally almost beat the best player in the world with this team, and I like it. So my left tackle is going to be set. Our O-line's really solid then, and they're all B and D then, besides Larry Allen, but Larry Allen is cheap enough right now. The last thing I'll say for real is, again, the tight end argument, right? We're getting Kyle Pitts in 2 weeks. So even though Travis Kelce did drop a lot, even though he dropped a lot because of Pitts, and I'm sure the first comment's Pitts. There it is, Pitts. Like, we're not, like everyone's going to talk about it, right? Like, like I think that he's, like, will he go up after packs? Probably. What would I buy him for? Probably 1.2 flat. I mean, you could still use him for like the next 2 weeks or so. Like, he's still going to be very OP and very good in your team. And I think he'll go up for sure because he has ×3 playoff chem. But like, I just feel like it's your risk because now Pitts is coming out. So is that worth it? I don't know. And then Greenlaw just because of his speed. He's all zone and speed. Playoffs theme team. You could have 98 speed maxed out theme team for a user. That's crazy. The playoffs theme team is the best theme. It's the best theme team by far. I probably should do it for the content. I'm gonna reevaluate my options tonight. Bye guys. Take care. Hope this video helped. Bye bye.